Hey guys, what's up? It's Karl here, back with another one, and welcome back to more Apple event coverage. In my previous video, we actually just checked out the 8th gen iPad, so if you want, I'll leave a link up here. You're all here though probably for the video on the brand new Apple Watch Series 6. We're gonna do a quick unboxing, see what's new. I mentioned in one of my previous videos that we had some very interesting new colors. This one is in fact the blue aluminum, and I do wanna try out the new blood oxygen feature. I think those are some of the biggest things coming to Series 6, and just as a reminder, this comes in at $399. That's for the smaller 40mm. I've opted for the larger 44, so that comes in at $429. That's a bit of a tongue twister. There are so many different options that you can grab in Apple Watches, but let's take a look at the aluminum series. I think those are usually the most popular that sell. Pull tab on this one, unfortunately no unboxing knife. And from the box, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, the watch logo, or I guess the watch brand, is in white, and compare that with, say, the Apple Watch SE, that's actually in black. So maybe that's a good way of differentiating them. And I've always loved the little pull tabs on the back for Apple Watches. That gets it out of the box. And you can see there the 44mm in the blue aluminum. Let's open this bad boy up. And inside we have the two boxes and the cool little watch art on the inside. And inside of every Apple Watch, you'll get, of course, the two boxes. The first will be the band. As we did opt for the sports rubber, I didn't choose the new Solo Loop. That's the one without any sort of clasp. I didn't really know what wrist size that I went for. I know that Apple does have a sizing chart. I don't really trust that yet. I'd like to try that in store first. So we did go for the navy, and that's mostly just to match the blue aluminum here. So inside, and you can see there, Series 6 blue aluminum, and as we slide out the watch, of course, my Design by California in Apple family. We've got all the user manuals inside here and that proprietary Apple charging dock, which is included. Off to the side though, this is what I'm stoked to see. This is the blue aluminum. That looks pretty sleek. I like the look of that blue. And as the watch powers on, when we flip it to the back, you can see those extra sensors, and that's what's used to, I'm assuming, track that blood oxygen level. And quickly when you see when I grab my Series 5, you don't have those extra sensors on there, so that's a big telltale difference. But other than that, the physical design is actually the same form factor as Series 5. And as set up with Apple Watch is super simple, just taking, of course, my iPhone and pairing. And as a little heads up, to pair your new Apple Watch 6, you will need to download iOS 14. I will do that quickly. And with the lengthy iOS 14 installed, I've got everything set up, and to be honest, it feels very similar on the wrist, naturally, as Series 5. As the design is exactly the same, I'm more stoked about the new colorways. I know that there's also the new graphite stainless steel version, which I think I'm most excited about. Of course, product red, and my all-time faves, the Nike editions. So all of those are coming. If you want a separate video, I will definitely take a look at those. And for that blood oxygen level, mine thankfully fits between the regular levels. A lot of you did point out in my last video though that it could be a potential sign of, say, COVID infection. One of you mentioned that your Apple Watch notified you of your increased heart rate and you said that it saved your life. I obviously think that's super dope. That is amazing. The point that I was trying to make though, I think 90, maybe even 95% of us that grab the Apple Watch probably won't use those features. You'll be using it to tell the time, you'll be using it to read your text messages, and mostly for a fitness device. That's honestly what I think. If your Apple Watch did save you though, awesome. The next feature that came to Series 6 was the new S6 chip. Honestly, I cannot tell the difference in performance between my Series 5 and 6. It's kind of negligible. App selection is just as fluid. Switching between apps is exactly the same. I think you'll be able to tell the biggest difference if you're an OG user coming from Series 1, 2, probably even 3. What I do notice though is that always on display is definitely brighter on Series 6. Here indoors, I can see a clear difference, and I think even just being outside, that's where you'll see most of the difference under bright light. And the thing that I think most people will check out when they grab Series 6 are the new watch faces. Let me know what your fave was. I'm still a big fan of the GMT function. Reminds me of that grail that I'm searching for, that Rolex GMT Master 2. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much it for Series 6. We, of course, have that new solo band, but I could buy that and fit that on to, say, my Series 5, even 4. Still not completely sold on that altogether. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who is grabbing a Series 6? Who would possibly grab an SE, which will be my next video, so make sure you stay posted. Hopefully by the time you watch this, you can switch right to the SE video. I think for $279 and still having the same form factor, the same display, of course, not the always-on display, makes this a serious contender. A lot of people were actually eyeing this one. But if you do want some of the sweet colorways like the blue aluminum, you might have to lean over to Series 6. Honestly, it looks so good. It might be my favorite aluminum finish to date. I think it pairs perfectly with the blue band, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing of Apple Watch Series 6. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and we'll now check out Series SE, or if you've missed it, iPad 8th Gen. Catch you guys in one of those episodes. Peace!